Hi guys, welcome to this instruction video. We've recently given you wings to fly, power to make your own decisions and more. Now we've given you that already in the past. ArcoLinux B, we've given you a folder, a /personal folder where you put everything in and you can copy paste everything from that folder with scripts or manually copy paste right to the .config, .local, wallpapers, anything like. In the project Carly, right, on Carly we create an actual ISO from scratch. Over the years we've done all kind of workflow tutorials how to arrive to a Carly 11 today. We've explained ALCI, how to create an ISO based on ArcoLinux with just the Calamares installer, and in both issues we've explained you how to create a custom repo. That's it, right? A custom repo. As of now, you can add your own custom repository very easy with a few things you have to know in the script, change a few things, how to add my personal repo. That means packages are coming from either ArcoLinux, but there are still 10,000s of packages on the AUR. So if they're nowhere, then they're just recipes, package builds. You can't put that on an ISO, you need to build them. So in the article that I've made quite recently here, you'll see that in this article I go from A to Z, ending up with the most difficult thing there is. Well, not that difficult. Follow the video, follow the steps, and I get a package build. We build a package for these icons. These icons plus these icons gives us ArcoLinux Candy Beauty Tella. Cool. So all the way down, if you follow all the steps, we go to all these steps, and in the end we have a repository. So now today Eric Dubois, so could you, has a repository. So ArcoLinux Nemesis is certainly something to watch out for, but Nemesis repo, Eric Dubois, so you, right, it's just a person, you can do this too. You create an x86-64 folder and do some steps, follow the video, and then you can do this. 4 packages, not signed at all, simple, no signing, sudo pacman -s, right? I trust you trust your own packages. No need to sign it. So the Nemesis repo is something that you can create, and now the fun starts. If you can build, if you can do a yay -s and something, you get a result, you get a package, right? If you put that package on here, like I've shown you in the videos, there used to be Untitled wallpapers, right? It's not for me, it's just AUR, just type it in, yay, Untitled wallpapers. So I've built it, got a package called package.zst. Put it on here, and I can sudo pacman -s this. That's the power, that's the knowledge, that's what we've given you. Now, let's go back here. You need to build, right? Build your own ISO. ArcoLinux B were actually never intended to give it to you, like download this. The thing was that you should build it. People were saying, I don't like Vivaldi. Okay, fine. Don't put Vivaldi on the ISO, right? It's just a hashtag in front of Vivaldi. And it's not on the ISO. But I do want Tor browser. Okay, add Tor browser. But now, you can add anything. Right? Not the ones, well, the ones from ArcoLinux, the ones from ArcoLinux. That was in the past as well. But now also the one from the custom repo. So it's this video I want to update, how to add my personal repo to the ArcoLinux XL, XS, XS-LTS, ArcoLinux D ISOs. Any of these guys is good. So they're separate videos I will make and maintain on these separate articles. So what do you do? ArcoLinux XL and ArcoLinux B LoveWM ISO will have the personal repo set to true. What does that mean? That means if you don't do anything, you'll get the repo Nemesis from Eric, and Nemesis repo will be on your system, and you will have one package, the package ArcoLinux Candy Beauty Teller. Yeah. But the point is, of course, yeah, make your own repo, make your own packages. So that's the video we're making. We're going to replace this one and update that one. Alright, how should I proceed now? Well, like always, build your own ISO, make your choices. Here all the B's are here, but also the XS-LTS is here, and the XS is here, and XL is here. So this is already set to true. So this isn't. So I'll take this one as example. You do Git Clone, Control C, go to your desktop, probably one out there already, let's see. Okay, and then open a terminal here, Control Shift V, fine, you get all the data in, and then you analyze. You go read, but basically there is an installation script, there is an Arch ISO, and in the Arch ISO this is the package that Arch ISO uses, and this is new. That's your personal repo. Keep adding things to it, like for instance a driver that you're missing, and you want some wallpapers, and whatever the name is, right? It's just a name from the AUR. Yay, wallpaper. That's what we did last time, and we found Antergos wallpapers, and we had a flashback, right? And oh, nice wallpapers from years back, and we've put them on our repo, and now they're gone again, right? You make your decisions, and you say that and that and that, but don't do it like this, right? Don't. Each on a separate line. Okay. So this is where you put your extra packages. Fine. But where are they coming from? Ah, that's the where are they coming from. Let's have a look. Then we go one level up. Installation scripts from your personal repo, right? This is my personal repo. This is the link, GitHub IO, right? This you can keep the same. If you want to keep your repository Nemesis repo, be my guest, right? You can call it anything. So it's just a GitHub name. You will see, if you saw it up here, it's just a GitHub name that you see. So this is the name that I decided upon, and then optional trusted only, and then the link, and this one is replaced with this, and this one ArcoLinux knows what to do. That's x86 underscore 64, right? So change that. Anything else? Yes. This one is going to delete everything in your var cache. So if your bandwidth is important to you, you may be better off running number 40. And in the beginning already it would tell you, okay, do you want it? Let's make this bigger. Read. If you're ready, there's no need to it, but if you're ready to use your personal repo and personal packages, and that's the link. I've put it in here, so the link we just saw. First step, set variable personal repo to true. In this file, default is false. Ah yeah, true. So, true. I want to use a personal repo. I have something I have created on my own GitHub or GitLab or Gitbucket, anywhere, right? And it's accessible by Pacman. That's important, right? Otherwise you'll see errors. Personal repo equals true. Fine. And that's it. Well, the rest we've done. Change the file personal repo to reflect your repo. Check. That's that one. And 3. Add your applications to this file packages repo. That's that one. So whatever version, if you were attentive, then I did now a 3, 2, 1 rather than a 1, 2, 3, right? We need 3 elements. Do you want it? Yes, true. What do you want? No, first, not what, where? That's 2. Change the file personal repo. Where is it? And then you can say what you want from the place that you've added. So 1, 2, 3 is a logical thing. Yes, I want a personal repo. Where is it? And what to want from it. And then it's business as usual. you stop, you say, of course, Control S, quit, and you run this thing. And that's the fun, right? Now we have access to a repository, your repository, for all the thousands of packages that we do not have, nor ArcoLinux has. You build it. And there are many, 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 many packages. And already you see here, things are gonna be okay or correct, because let's go and read a little bit. So we're gonna install Xfce, of course, it's XS, right? So it's a very, very minimal Xfce version. There's not a lot of software on there. And you see, you read, make our, you read, and suddenly something new comes up. Personal repo, ArcoLinux can debut tela git, adding to our own repo, pacman conf. Okay, so my configuration, my repositories are being processed because you said true. I have a personal repo. True. And in the code it says, let's execute. If you want to see, we're waiting anyway, right? Click on this, Control F, find. If personal repo is true, then we're going to add things. Find. If personal repo true, then we're going to add things to pacman. So this is the packages, and this is where, this is what, and that's it. And we're back at the top. So with only selecting this, and then number 2 and number 3, it is all covered. You're in control. You put your stuff on our ISO, and you get a ISO that's what the aim is, of course, that 100% yours. But I understand that if you're coming from Windows and if you are still like they say, a beginner or a noob, right, in Linux, it will be a process of years, maybe. But I have time, right? Give yourself time. There are so many videos out there, so you'll have to watch a few of them to get to grasp, to get things done, to understand what's going on. And some of us are already in this stage, and that's great, because now we can do anything. We have our custom repo, we have our package builds that we create or do not create, because we can reuse the package builds from the AOR. Everybody, I hope, has already tried out Yay or Paru. In the .cache you'll find Yay, easy to boot, AOR vote git, bamac all, right? So those are things that I've typed in, and as you see, this is a package I could put on my repo, on the Nemesis repo. It's a tar ZST. This can't go on there. And here's your package build. What you do with a package build, you tell them to make a package. That's it, make package. Maybe a -s or something, and that's it. Why do I do that? Guys, read. Right? Page down, 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 page down. Q, quit. Read, make a package. Well, let's pause the video here, otherwise I'll keep talking, which is okay, but let's wait for the ISO. Great, the ISO has been built. This is like opening a present, right? So, where is it? ArcoLinux out XS. Okay, cool. Then, choose, right? Again, so many choices. VMware, QEMU, VirtualBox, choose. XS, okay, XS, where is XS? Choose disk file. ArcoLinux B, no. ArcoLinux XS, out. XS, check. That's the time, date, cool. That's the latest and newest. And then you start. And that's the fun, right? This thing will be more and more and more yours. You are super in control. With the hashtag, it's not in the package list, which means it's not on the ISO, which means it's not in the future system. If you type anything that's on the ArcoLinux and the ArcoLinux repos, it's on there. But now, if you build something that's not on ArcoLinux, that's not on ArcoLinux, you put it on your own repo. Doesn't cost you a penny, by the way. And you have access to the files you create. And yes, I've chosen for a new wallpaper. So you immediately can already see, if we do a Ctrl-Alt-T, and you know the drill, right? First azerty sudo pacman -syl, remember that, and then the name to remember is sil. Maybe there's something silicone or something to remember, sil. It updates the databases, that's one thing, and it shows it. So, and this is of course the thing that interests us, the last thing. And if you don't want to see all the rest, you just keep typing Nemesis repo. So that's it. We are in control. We have our Nemesis repo. Check it out. Update. Nemesis repo. What does that mean? It means, first of all, Candy Beauty Tella is there. It's here, and it will be on the future ISO as well, right? It will be there. It's now activated. And these are the Tella icons. It will be there on an ISO and on the future system. Why? Simply because what you see is what you get. Vis-a-vis. What you see is what you get. All these applications will be on there. So this is the XS, which means there are almost no categories here, right? It's almost empty. This is default Xfce, this is default Xfce, this is default Office, Dictionary, Xfce. These are all settings of Xfce, a few of us of course, right? And then it's up to you. But then maybe you are thinking the same thing as I'm thinking. Do I need the advanced installation anymore? No. No. If you know what Lego blocks you need to select, if you went over all of them, and after a few years of working on ArcoLinux, you know what applications you like, right? Any of these guys say, okay, for my workflow, for my work, or for fun and passion, I need this and this and that. That can be on the ISO. That can be in the package file. Furthermore, you can add your own packages on the repo, your repo, not my repo. So easy installation would be preferable, because whatever you do here, is there already. Whatever you choose when you build the ISO, it's gonna be there. And this is by far one of the best options, the simplest options. And guys, if you think you're an advanced, great use. But just saying, Eric Dubois doesn't use advanced installation. I use this one. First of all, it's much faster to click through, right? It's much faster. You don't have to select anything, because later on, I'll tell with a script called github.com/ericdubois/ArcoLinux-nemesis. I'll run and say sudo pacman -s Spotify please, in sync please, and all the things I'm missing on the ISO. I'll install it later on, and then it will reboot, and I'll have everything. I'll pause the video here and then reboot and have a look. We're almost there. Let's restart. The ISO is still in there, so go down to the actual operating system. And then, then it's time to play, right? What do we see? We see, well, like I said, the things that you've installed. What you see is what you get. And this is your look. This is your extra package that you've built, that you created. It's on your custom repo. You select it, you've installed it. It's there. It's gonna be always there. And you can keep on, in the span of years, you can keep on adding applications. The ones that are not on ArcoLinux, the ones that are not on ArcoLinux, are nowhere to be found. You put them on your custom repo. Add them to the list of packages, x86-64, the personal one. that file, and done. Each time you reinstall, you will have a new, a better, an improved personal ISO. Alright, have fun guys.